In the next few minutes, I'm going to explain how a grocery store can increase their overall profits by 10 to 15% or more without adding any new customers or selling any more merchandise, simply by using the EcoSafe ozone system. What is ozone? How does it work? To explain that, here is Dr. Dennis Harp.
Ozone is an extremely reactive form of oxygen. The oxygen we need to breathe is formed from 2 oxygen atoms. Ozone is different in that it consists of 3 oxygen atoms. This occurs naturally whenever there is lightning and is responsible for a particular fresh smell following a rainstorm. In fact, the simplest means of forming ozone is to create an arc of electricity between 2 electrodes and pass air or oxygen past the arc. Ozone is so reactive that it nearly instantly kills bacteria, viruses, molds, and eliminates offensive odors associated with decay. Although many chemicals can destroy similar pathogens, ozone is unique in that it produces no environmentally harmful byproducts. In fact, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has certified the use of ozone as generally recognized as safe. Even something as safe as ultraviolet or UV light is known to produce endotoxins in water systems. Ozone is the silver bullet for food and water disinfection systems.
Besides being one of the most powerful sanitizers, it's perfectly safe for humans and other animals. If you drink it, it is good for you because it helps prevent colds and flus caused by viruses. Using the EcoSafe system is as easy as turning on the water. It kills the bacteria instantly, and when you are done, just shut it off and it shuts down automatically. But for the moment, we are going to concentrate on the produce department. When you rinse your produce in ozonated water, as you would normally wash your produce, the ozone kills 99.9% of the bacteria and viruses. It is bacteria that causes odors and decay. When you slow down the decaying process, you add days to the shelf life of your produce. Here's an example of how ozone works on spinach. This spinach was rinsed in ozonated water for about 20 seconds. And then using time-lapse photography, we got this result. Besides lasting days longer, the produce looks more appealing and will probably sell faster. Recently, 2 supermarkets in Southern California did the following experiment. For 30 days, they carefully measured how much they threw away in their produce department. And then for the next 30 days, they did the same process, only this time using EcoSafe ozonated water. One of the stores cut their waste by 56%, the other by 54%. According to RTUI, a company that supplies the coupons on the back of cash register tape, supermarkets average anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 customers a day, and the average customer spends $26 per visit. Now, this of course varies depending upon your location and customer base, but using this formula, we can figure out how much we can save you. Let us use a conservative number of 2,000 customers per day, spending an average of $26. This comes out to $364,000 a week, or rounded out to $1,500,000 a month. The produce department makes up about 10% of this income, or around $150,000 a month. The average shrink is 7% or more, and 7% of $150,000 is $10,500 a month. That is simply thrown away. Now, staying very conservative, we say we can cut your shrink by only 20%, not 50% or more. 20% of $10,500 is $2,100 a month. If your profit margin is the average 1.5% of the gross, which in this case is $1,500,000, then you would net $22,500. Using the EcoSafe ozone system, you would increase your profit margin by over 9% without selling any more merchandise or adding any new customers. Here's the formula so you can figure it out for yourself. Average number of customers per week times 4.3 gives you the average customer count for the month. Multiply this times your average amount of the average customer spends in your store, then multiply your gross by 10% to give you your average produce gross. Multiply this number by 7% to figure out your average shrink. Then multiply that number by 20%, and this will give you your savings. More than likely, the EcoSafe system will cut your shrink by 30 to 35%. So just imagine the money you will save. The EcoSafe system will save you money wherever you use water. The EcoSafe ozone system will cut your shrink in your seafood department by 25% or more. It is especially important to use ozone around fish. Fish are loaded with bacteria, and when you place them on a cutting board, the bacteria is transferred to the cutting board, and if not washed, then transferred to other foods. If you're in the grocery business, then I suggest you call us right now and stop throwing money away.